Obviously not what you wanted. What did you make of that today?
Yeah, we started really well. As usual, happened against Tottenham, even home, away. But after we make a mistake, we punish us. Play against that team when 1-0 down is difficult. Sometimes we can come back. It happened 2 weeks ago, but it's not easy. And yeah, we had our chances with Riyad, with Julian, with almost chances. And of course, when we lose some balls in the transitions with Kulusevski and Song, and even the people up front, it's not easy. Yeah, we dropped 3 points.
You said to us before the game, we need to impose a plan and follow it to get a win today. Did you feel you did that?
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. But it's not easy when some players defend back and they set back a little bit more than we play in Etihad 2 weeks ago. And yeah, we play good, start really well, and we miss maybe the last pass in the final third or the shoot. But in general, yeah.
Also as well, tactically you left out Kevin De Bruyne to start with. You brought him into the game. What were you looking him to do when he came on? What were you looking to him to change?
For the last pass, for if we found them behind the lines and the second half was more difficult, he can, make one of these actions, and yeah, that was the reason why.
Does it almost feel that Tottenham is just one of those teams, for whatever reason, you never get any joy? I mean, not a goal here, nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Sooner or later it's going to change. So, but it's right. It's strange we didn't score never one goal when normally we have a team who can create. We create the chances. We missed penalties in the past. Today the chances we had, and they have a good keeper. And yeah. To find an explanation for that is not easy.
Was one of the problems, as you say, that final ball between midfield and the front players? Was that not your normal standard today?
No, we did it. We find the positions. We make 2 or 3 balls to the channels good, and after we miss maybe the last action for our people up front.
Completely different game, of course, but having come back at the Etihad last week, was your message to players at half-time, look, we've done it before, we can turn it around, or are we already sensing this is a completely different scenario?
I don't believe in these messages. What happened, this interview, tomorrow going to repeat will be completely different. So every situation is different. So we were good and we had the chance at the end, but we started with the problems after the game was a stop, and yeah, we could not score.
Of course, it is a missed opportunity with Arsenal having lost yesterday. But how much, if you like, consolation or confidence do you draw from the fact, A, there is still a lot of football to play, and also you've been champions 4 times out of the last 5 years, and you and many of this group of players have been in this position before, and you can hunt down the leaders.
But we are not in the position to think about to be champions, to think the position to say, okay, what's next game, Aston Villa, and after try to we have a long way, we're going to prepare well, and we're going to play our game as best as possible. So against that team, it happened many times. So Tottenham has a fantastic squad and team, manager, and they punish you. So every time I had the feeling when we arrive here, they don't need much to beat us. The last times we came and we monopolized the games, we found the spaces, we create chances, but we lose. It's because they have up front, they have a lot of quality, and they don't need much, good transitions, good set pieces, and it's a complete team. It's a Champions League team, and I give a lot of credit to them, who they are. So I don't say that we cannot lose against them, but I had the feelings all the time the same. So against these stages, it happened 2 weeks ago. Give the goals is difficult. It's it's not easy, and it's more complicated.
In what way? More complicated? It sounds like you were going to say something else.
No, if you consider goal in that way, it's more complicated.
I understand. Cheers, okay.